Isn't that great? Geshla's gonna be like, you're real.
Oh, it is a dollar.
I'm giving this next time it's safe cat. We have a squirrel that lives outside that comes inside. It's and I bought this bag a long time ago. On a squirrel bag. What's it called when you like buy something that you probably shouldn't have bought? Impulse. Yeah. And so I'm gonna pack it on. I never use it. I'm like, it's adorable, but it is. Good morning. Good morning. I just have to say it. I know, thank God you did. Because I was like, and then you're like, I know, I was like, oh, it's so hey. Got behind me, started snoring. I was like, I didn't have fall asleep, and he started snoring. Is he crazy? And I'm like, but you know the thing about these, they are so but you can look through like the one we did today. But yeah, those two are good. And then have you ever taken the discovery chef class? No, I tried to read it. Discovery kids were like, and I started because there's some really great. So this notebook has all of the meditations from well, maybe not all of them, but the ones I've got. Okay, hello, hello. If I can get everyone's attention in the Gampa and on Zoom and YouTube as well. Hello, good morning, Kadampa Center. Woo! Let me get your attention. We have a full Gampa this morning, which is awesome. All you beautiful faces. And so that leads me to remind folks on Zoom that if you can turn your camera on, Geshe does look at the monitor right here next to him. And he does really enjoy seeing your beautiful faces. If you're on Zoom or here in the Gampa, of course, we are in the presence of a teacher. So whether you're on Zoom or in the Gampa, please act accordingly, which means, you're paying attention and you're looking and, not falling asleep or eating and things like that. So if there's, Any questions that you all have? I'm here, Donna's here. There's plenty of people around that can answer questions. I think we have a few new folks in the Gampa this morning. So just let us know if there's anything that you're interested in knowing. My favorite place to go on our website, which is kadampa-center.org, is the calendar page, which is in the upper right-hand corner. And so if you simply click on that, that'll take you to all things happening here at Kadampa Center. And the calendar is filled with more, the names of the classes or events, and you can click on those for more information. And with that, we'll take a moment just to settle our minds. Geshe-la should be arriving momentarily. Okay, thanks for your attention. Good morning, folks on YouTube. I see that there's a few good mornings on there. Peter and Jennifer. If your cell phones aren't already silenced, you might want to silence your cell phones. Geshe has arrived.
Now somebody's coming into the room.
In the Gold Prayer Book, please turn to page 34. 34. And we'll chant Shakyamuni Buddhist mantra, and then Medicine Buddha stanza mantra, and the four measurables, all on page 34. Te ata mune mune maha munaye soha. Te ata mune mune maha munaye soha. Te ata mune mune maha munaye soha. Now the Medicine Buddha stanza and mantra. Bhagawan, with equal compassion for all, whose name, when merely heard, dispels the suffering of the lower realms, dispel of disease and the three poisons, I prostrate to Medicine Buddha, lapis light. Te ata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samugate soha. Te ata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samugate soha. Te ata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samugate soha. Te ata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samugate soha. Te ata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samugate soha. Te ata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samugate soha. Te ata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samugate soha. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends or hatred for enemies. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends or hatred for enemies. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends or hatred for enemies. Now turn to page 37, and we'll chant Chen Reizig's mantra and the Green Tar mantra after we read the verse of praise. Not veiled by any fault, white in color, whose head of perfect Buddha crowns in light, gazing compassionately at all beings. To you, Chen Reizig, all saying one, I prostrate. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Tare liberates from psychic existence. Tutare liberates from the 8 fears. Tutare liberates from all sickness. I prostrate to liberator Mother Tara. Om Tare Tu Re Soha. 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 Now turn to page 34 for the refuge and bodhicitta prayer.
So this prayer is to, whether you can say or not, is not that important. What is important here, like gathering in this place, make sure that we have positive intentions, motivations. You get maximum benefit. Okay, just being here. So that's the whole. It's part of the traditions before the class that you recite refuge and bodhicitta prayer. But the meaning behind that, the point behind that prayer, is to set up positive motivation. Otherwise, just mumbling the word, maybe like parrot, not much benefit. So need to think, okay? As a Buddhist, you take refuge in Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, for what? Just to benefit, that's all. Nothing more, nothing less. It's not about converting one person and trying to force people to believe this and that. It's not like that. Just to benefit, that's all. The best, not expecting anything in return, just to benefit, that's all. It's a beautiful thing, just to benefit, regardless, like if you're a believer, not believer, Christian, Buddhist, not Buddhist, or doesn't matter. You want to benefit all of them, equally benefit them, all of them. That's the motivation. It's called bodhicitta. Bodhicitta. Sanje chodan sanje chonam la chanju bodhan dagi chishi jibe sunam rola. Sanje chodan sanje chonam la dagi chishi jibe sunam rola. Sanje chodan dagi chishi jibe sunam rola. Sanje sona rabdo shi Namalaya dalo dande jebe to mada dami yaga dalo dawa kunja chadendo. 관계 도저히 여수는 다와는 좀 보면 남편은 된다 보고는 된다. So last stanza that I recite is taking homage to compassion. Mahakaruna, taking homage to compassion. According to Mahayana Buddhists, that is the compassion. We may think, oh, compassion has no power. The compassion is the source of our happiness. Being kind, being compassionate, you get maximum benefit. Being angry, being rude, you don't get any benefit at all. Being, prejudice against someone's belief, somebody's tradition, somebody's religion, culture, zero benefit. So you need to rethink why you do that, why you do something that doesn't have, you don't get any benefit, nobody else gets benefit, why we do that. So it's time to wake up, okay. So before I start the class, good morning. This is a new one here on the good morning. Somebody put it there with a note. It says quiet as a mouse. Quiet as a mouse. So this one, in case if you are not sleep well last night, you are welcome to take short nap. So that's what they symbolize here. So sorry, all my friends on the Zoom. Thank you, Alexander, for translating for people in Patagonia. Oh, yeah. You see? So I have a questions. Same mind. Ne means remain still. Of course, has to have object, otherwise mind won't stay. You have to have object. Do you, I don't believe, like, do you think keeping your mind still, is that like peace of mind or mental happiness? Keeping your mind still. Or it's better to think like 100 different things in the same time. Which one is better? So now the question is, so you think that how you say, here in North America you say, oh, be present, be within, for what? Or for why? What's the benefit? I think if you think of keeping your mind still on one object, if you still think that is that's how you make your mind peace. So then we are in the same page. If you think that's the correct one. So now the question is how to do. Skillful, best method how to keep your mind still. That's what I said in Tibetan. I did not make this up last night. It's only been written hundreds of years ago. I'm just repeating here. So what we should do? Some people pay. Some like commentators may say, "Oh, this is how you. This is like how is it, like grabbing on fully enlightenment." That's not correct. way to explain. It is actually the best skillful method how to keep your mind still. That's what it is. It is not like grabbing enlightenment in your palm of your hand. It's not like that. Some commentators say it's like that, but actually it's not like that. It is the best skillful method how to keep your mind still. The beginning, of course, if you really want to meditate, then sitting position is important. It's important, So like you can sit like Italian cook pasta, like or like like that, So need to be fresh. Not stress. I'm not saying to be serious, but fresh, physically, mentally fresh. There are like 7 sitting positions. Sometimes there's 8. Count 8. The last one is breathing. Just examine your mental state. Just examine your mental state. Is neutral, or is very much disturbed, or is like a white fabric that you can dye any color, or it's like all the color, or it's like neutral means like white fabric that you can dye almost any color, ready to like that, or very much disturbed. So therefore, if your mental state is like kind of disturbed, so then 9-round breathing meditation is necessary to that one. So that is a 9-round breathing meditation. Yeah, another 9-round breathing meditation. Maybe Michael was tired. I'm talking last 22 years. Maybe tired. Someday deve tebula. Someday means concentrations. Samadhi or concentration. Someday deve tebu means like, it refers to meditation cushions. If you can sit like both of your heel, if you see both of your heel on your palm, then you don't need cushions like this. If you can sit, when you sit like Vajra cross position, so that means like I cannot do. Maybe some of you can do. Both of your heels you see on the lap. That's the full Vajra cross. In that case, you don't need the cushions, If you sit like me, or maybe Green Tara, left leg in, right leg out. If you're sitting like that, then probably cushion is needed to prevent some kind of like discomfort in your physical body. So it should be like a little bit like this, like that, the back a little bit up. So then you do 9-round breathing meditations. Okay, so first you use your left hand, the finger, block your left nostril, inhale, long, slow. I'm going to just demonstrate. If you're welcome to follow with me, like long, slow. So then block 1, need to repeat 3 times. So then after that again, this finger, 3 times. Long, slow 3 times. So then from both nose, 3 times. Should make your mind settle. So you don't need to stop 1 time. You can do 2 times, 3 times, long as you need it. So long, slow. Of course, nose needs to be clean. Otherwise, the pressure jewel come out. Pressure jewel. Same. Both nostrils. Probably there are like silver different way of doing this 9-hour breathing meditation. You can do from like this as I just demonstrate, or you can just without using your hand, then you can do that. It's not easy, but like how you can tell that you're breathing from right nostril, exhaling from left nostril. That's kind of hard things to do. That's why you use your hand. So then it's all the block here. So now you feel very clearly here. So then after that, once you realize that your mind is a little bit better state, not disturbed so then now the best skillful method how to keep your mind still. So now focus, space. Focus on, you could say, but I have to make clear, I have to make it clear in the text. It does not say space. It does not say space between thought. But that is actually what it is. But text does not word it like that. And the text, it doesn't word it like that. It needs to be clear, So next time you read, maybe Krishna is saying something different. The meaning is like that, space between thought. It's not this, it's not that, it is something, but it's nothing. You understand? It is something, but it's nothing. You can say space between thought. Focus. For nawa, appearances. Pain means it's not this, it's not that. It's not this, it's not that. It's not this, it's not that. Just appearances. Sounds very much like space between thought. Focus. How to focus? Oh, important. How to focus? Now you know the object. Space between thought, that's the object. How to focus? Retok, expectation, hope. Not good to have. At this moment, for the sake of meditation, not good to have expectations, not good to have expectations. Talk, concern, related to the past, related to the future, related to the present, none. Self-make stories, may mind keep making stories, not good to have. This moment, not good to have. In order you to succeed in the meditations, expectations, worry, self-created stories, none of that, not good at the moment, just focus. Nothing to analyze, because it's not this, it's not that, nothing to analyze, just focus. Just pause a little bit, short time, just pause, short time, see what happens. Okay? Short time. Oh. Let's go. Sorry to disturb your meditations. But it says, chung se, little bit, short. That's how you practice meditations, short. Not long. Next time when you see the meditation cushion, then you want to throw up. Not like that. Short. Next time when you see meditation cushions, you need what you call eyeband, because I'm about to throw up. That's unskillful. Short. Chung se nyapasha. Meditate short. Short period, very short. Oh, next time when you see the meditation cushions, you get excited. Oh, I want to meditate. Oh, so then that's the beginning of the success. Then you become so familiar. So then few, long. Beginning, many, short. 1 minute, finish. Many. You enjoy very much, you become so familiar, then few, not many, few, long. So now what's happening? When we focus, what's happening? When we focus, what's happening? Please don't say, I cannot focus. That's not true. We can focus. If you can focus 1 second, then you can focus. But it requires some effort. You need to put some effort. So when we do this meditation, when we do these meditations, what is your experience? What is your struggle? What is your struggle? If you want to share, if anybody wants to share, yeah.
If you're in the Gampa, please wait for a microphone to come around. If you're
So
on
then,
Zoom,
because then we can have further discussions, or rather than me talking like Mickey Mouse continuously. That's not good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you want to share, I'm not going to force you to share, but if you want to share what is happening, yeah, please, yeah.
if you're on Zoom, you can do the little raise your hand. If you're on YouTube, just put it in the chat.
Yeah.
My concern is getting carried away by thought without realizing it.
Very good, very good. Now, that gives me the opportunity to continuously explain the meditation. So, now, we did that. We already did that. 2 minutes, something like that we did. So now, this meditation should not be like Jaltam, it's like, when you faint. When you faint. Shouldn't be like that, Shouldn't be like that. Shouldn't be like that. So that is not really meditating. And it should not be like, like slowly. Then you wake up. No, it should not be like that. Should not be sleeping. So no, jata nilo. So did you ever have good nap like this? Did you ever have good nap while you're meditating? Huh? No. Take some practice. Monastery, long hour of sitting. Can you imagine when you are 7 years old, go there, have no clue what they are saying? You have to go, it's part of the tradition. Then you end up sitting a long time, like 1 hour, like 3 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the afternoon, like 4 hours, few hours in the evening, every day like this. Then you become expert how to take the best nap without moving. Looks exactly like you're meditating, but you are actually napping. In the beginning, you go like that, and sometimes you flip, because monastery, there's line between that space, space the people to serve the tea. Like, each line 100 people, then there's a gap between the second line. There's always risk that you may fall that over. It's quite amazing. When you sleep on your bed, you cannot sleep. But this most difficult position, then you sleep very well. And sometimes people do snore like, then you wake up like. So this meditation should not be like that, should not be like, sleeping, need to be fully awake. It's not like you completely, it's not like, sometimes people say, oh, think nothing. How? How you're going to think nothing? Impossible. You can say, oh, don't think about this, that's possible. Or don't think about tea, that's possible. If someone says think nothing, that's impossible. That's impossible. So it should not be like that. Jata nilo tabu ijekwa mind should not wander because this is a time to focus. You can't wander. If you wander, that means you are not focusing. Jata nilo ijekwa mind Tempe jangso means need to be mindful. That's how this meditation has been done, okay? I should not be like fainting or should not be like sleeping. How is this sleeping? Drowsy? Drowsy or like that, sleeping. Should not be like that. Reaching seven ngolas. Awareness, nothing to see. Awareness, nothing to see. What do you see? Nothing. Awareness, being aware of awareness. Well, how that sounds? There's nothing to see. Being aware of awareness. Reaching seven ngola, simji dimla, chejitus. Stare. Space between thought, stare. When you stare, like that. When you stare, you are not going like this. When you do that, you are not staring. When you stare, it means like the focus. Region sabe ngola simji dimla jejitus. Namdo kangda kangjebas namdo. Oh, thought. Do I have like ice cream in my refrigerator? That thought do rise, no surprise. Oh, am I late for Whole Food to get a hot chocolate chip cookie? It's already gone. Yeah, all kind of thought rise. No surprise, that's nature. Namdo kangda kangjebas. No matter what kind of thought they rise, it will rise. It's very hard to stop. The only way you can stop that is to focus. Don't say think nothing, that's impossible. Tell me, think something very specific. In this case, space between thought. Maybe that's the way to minimize all the thought. Maybe you just have one thought. So then why not you have peace of mind? Why not? That is the peace of mind. Namdo kangda kangjebas. No matter what kind of thought rise, checking the refrigerator, going to flea market, all kind of things, the thought do rise. Don't be surprised, thought will rise. Namdo kangda kangjeba, that's your kind of like question. Namdo kangda kangjeba, teta tini musungchas, just to recognize, We are meditating, the thought, checking in the refrigerator whether there's enough ice cream or not. Just simply recognize, you don't need to get up, go there, so then you are carried out by your thought. You are in the kitchen. So, but we have choice, we don't have to follow that thought. Namdo kangda kangjeba teta tini musungchas, just simply recognize them. Can we do that? Yeah, we can do that. If some humans doing that, you can do the same thing. Namdo kanda kanjeba teta tini musungchas. Do I need to do what? Nothing. Just simply recognize. You don't need to do anything. If you really like to do something, there's another choice. Namdo kanda kanjeba. First thing, simply recognize. Recognize, need to do nothing, just recognize. Just be aware. meaning, don't follow just simply being aware, oh, this thought of hot chocolate chip cookie, whole food appears, just recognize. Oh, then goes to all different kind of things, just simply recognize. Yana also, or, yana rakor keshindu, rakor. Yana rakor, yana rakor keshindu, namdo chichi bebechus. Be means with effort, bebechu means cut, stop, with effort. It won't happen automatically with effort. Skill, archer, yeah, skill archers. Will not miss the target. Don't hope that archer will miss the target. No. That's like wrong. That's wrong thing. Don't hope that archer will miss the target. It will hit the target. Shoot the arrow. Thought. It will happen. Don't be surprised. It will happen. It may distract you. It may drag you all the way to the kitchen. These things happen. Yeah, these are the skill archers. Thought. All kind of thought. It will happen. It happened precisely. It's not like happen, then go to sleep, then again wake up. It's not like that. It happens quite strong. You yourself need to act like skilled swordmen. Each time they shoot the arrow, cut, stop. That's another choice. Yana rakor kenshindu namdo chichi bebechus. You need to be mindful. You are skilled swordmen. You can stop. Another one is skilled archers. It will hit you. Will not miss. Don't hope it will miss. No. What is most important here now? Being mindfulness. Second you get distracted, you'll be hit. Second you distract, hit, finish. Not completely finish, but meditation is this is done. So mindfulness that needed throughout the meditation, mindfulness is needed throughout the meditation. If you do that, at the beginning there's the struggle, the cannot really focus, that all kind of thought rise. Eventually, your meditation become like still clear water. Before it's all mixed, slowly all the dust, thought, self-stories, settle down in the bottom. You see separate now. See all the thought, but you are not following them, it's all settled down. Mayo tambe chunangdos. So then meditation become like still clear water. So then separate set of awareness like tiny fish. Navigate in the water without disturbing the water. Navigating in the water, under the water. In the water has not been disturbed. Still clear, not disturbed. There's a separate set of awareness. So now here, this part is very important. Here, so many things tie with the self. Oh, I'm not happy, I'm this, I'm that, people don't take me seriously, I was not treated very fairly. everything, since from beginning time, everything's just tied with the self, notion of self. Self, no? Even way before we begin to, way before we start to talk, we are still clinging on this notion of self. This is the important part. This is a quite important part, not quite, very important part. So now this separate set of awareness navigating into this clear water that you are meditations, analyzing self. What do you mean I'm not happy? What do you mean I? What do you mean I? How you define I? How you define I or self? Oh. So how to analyze? Oh. So now you are like, your meditation already become like still clear water. So now the separate set of awareness is analyzing this, all the stories, history is tied with the notion of self. It's important to understand. It's quite important to understand. You understand my English?
Yes.
Huh? Yeah, I think please, if you don't understand, just raise your hand. So maybe someone who's been very familiar with last 20 years, maybe they probably understand, maybe they can explain. How to analyze. Self. I. What do you mean I? How you define? Oh, don't just go with that idea, oh, I is something independent, solid, absolute, nothing to do with my body, nothing to do with... Don't go just along with that thought. Time to analyze, because so much has been built on that. So now, first you go through from here. Am I my hair? What do you say? Am I my hair that I've been taking care of so much, spending so much money, putting all kinds of things here? Am I that? What's your answer? I'm not, I think you do get benefit because I did not make this up. It's already been written. I'm just simply repeating here. Am I my hair? What's your answer? So underneath the hair, head. So that you go through this, all the part. Just you are meditating, asking yourself, am I my hair? No. All outside, go, if it's necessary, go one by one, if it's necessary. Did you find self? No. So now, inside, oxygen, air, heat, space, organ, all of them go one by one. What happens? Now, like, how to say? What do you see? Because you're asking question, am I what? So what is your conclusions? None of that is you. None of that is you. What is it that I feel so strongly, say all the time, I. What is it? Did you see something? So now slowly you understood. In the text it says, not seeing the best thing, not seeing the best. How is it? Not seeing is the best way of seeing. Now you understood a little bit. Oh, now you understood. Maybe seeing so many things, maybe not the best thing. Hearing so many things, maybe that's not the best thing. So now this meditation, you see, basically, you analyze, but you see nothing. Does that mean it's not there? No, it means it is there, but it's not there exactly where you thought. way of thought. It's not like that. When you're about to fall out of the clip, is time over? Time?
It's okay.
Or when you're about to fall out of a clip, yeah, clip. Huh? You say, oh, I'm about to fall. You don't say my body is about to fall. You don't say my mind is about to fall. You say I'm about to fall. At that moment, when you analyze, it's very obvious. If your body is you, then you can say, oh, my body is about to fall. But you don't say that. If it's a mind, then you could say, my mind is about to fall. You don't say that. Time to analyze. Oh. Clinging so tightly on notion of self, we have no clue. Sorry to say, we have no clue. So time to analyze, because so much been built on there, so much complication, problem due to that. So need to understand, need to get to the bottom of all the complication, difficulties, problems that rise. Because clinging so tightly on that, no clue. It's time to find out. What is it? Time to find out. One way to get there is like, there's another Lama, they quoted the statement. So, what is it? So basically, it's like it's something you can't really pinpoint. It's something you can't really pinpoint. Does that mean it not exist? It does exist. It does exist, but you can't pinpoint. Is this or is that? Samja sambar michashings. Another the method. There are many different methods. Another method, samja sambar michashings. If you are thinking about something now, don't think about that. Samja sambar michashings. Easy to say, but not practically, not easy to do. Don't think that you are not thinking about. First, don't think what you're thinking about. Second, don't think that you are not thinking about. First, don't think about. Maybe you are thinking about something. Don't think about that. Second line is like samja mazambaya misam. Don't think that you are not thinking about that. Make sense?
Sure.
Samja. Don't think that you have the now third line. Anybody remember? Huh? Yeah, don't think of either one. Get more complicated. Samja samba mizamba, sometimes mizamna, don't think of either one of them. Then you get to the point. Then now the question, what do you see? Then you found the true nature. That's why some other lamas say you found the true natures. Okay. During the meditation, my mind desperately, become like desperation to go somewhere. What I should do? Release. Just let it go. My mind is act like the bird that's been trapped in the cage. The bird that's been trapped in the cage, in the ship, in the middle of the oceans, wanting to go somewhere. Don't just release, just release. See, Release and look at the movement of that bird, movement, where it wants to go, how it goes, how far it goes, how long it goes. Just look at like video, movie, like look at like movie. Just don't hold, make you miserable, unhappy. Just release, let go. Just beware the movement, how long, where, why. Just look. What happened? Yeah, the bird will fly all kind of directions. Get tired, tired, because there's no land to land. There's no land to land on. Only place that bird can land is shipped. You'll come back. What it means? It means now you are back to meditations. You are back to your meditations. Oh, no. This mind is like elephant, like very powerful. It's on the move all the time. Taming or training that elephant is not easy. First you need to catch and tie. Mindfulness is like rope. Elephant, that's the mind. Mindfulness is like rope. Object is like where you tie. Object is like post. What's your job? Need to catch that elephant. Tie on the post. That post needs to be strong. You can't just tie on a piece of grass. You are tying elephant. Tying on a piece of grass, the elephant will treat it like piece of grass like nothing. It's just like, hitching post needs to be strong. Hitching lambo do mibe kawan. Chembe tabe nge chingness. Tie mindful is like rope. You catch, tie. Shut up, charge you in one chance. Shut up. So need the wisdom. So then analyze, make sure elephant is still here. According to Buddhism, elephant in the room all the time, not just all the time, not like occasion. No, there are elephant. No. Here, America is like very fortunate country. You have elephant in the room once in a while. Buddhism, there's elephant in the room all the time. Yeah, so that's the meditation. So otherwise, Buddhism is very vast and very deep. Takes a long time to study. I went to monastery when I was 7 years old. I studied all of them. Still so much to learn. Still learning. But here, West, somehow you get so busy. There's so many things to do. So many events organized. There's so many things to go job and then the family and all of that. You simply don't have time. So this meditation is very good for you, very, very good for you. You don't need to learn very deep, just exactly like that. And please don't say, I don't have time, 5 minutes to meditate. That's not true. If you cannot find now time, when are you going to find time for meditation? Impossible. Sake of your own mental peace, happiness, it's important to find at least 5 minutes a day to be within, be present. That's exactly how to be within, be present. Why? Hoping for peace of mind. That's all. Not to having to become some like a believer. No. Just peace of mind. That's what you're hoping. Whatever you're hoping, achieve peace of mind. That's why you meditate. Meditate. So that's why this is the best skillful method for the beginner, how to be within, be present, keep your mind on a single object. That's the one. So you have time for that. So you could do this in front of your porch, sipping like nice latte or cappuccino, coffee or tea, or you can do it in front of the beach. You don't have to go to the Himalayan mountain to do. So you can do it at home, like just minute. That's all, just minute. So then do somewhere else. Then you just maybe then do again another minute. Oh, Tangbu Leje, beginner. Tangbu Leje means beginner. Same never means keeping mind still. Same as like being within, being present, same thing, same thing, same thing. Different way of saying same thing. Tangbu Leje, same never. Dube, achieve. What achieve? Still mind, achieve. Minjung, excellent. Tapke, the best skillful method. That's the best skillful method. You just learn. So then please, all my friends, you try that at home, only take a few minutes. So then it's very important to experience peaceful mind much as possible. It's good for your life. It's good for your life, then you become peaceful. Otherwise, there are so many things that could disturbing your mind is like piece of cake. Keeping your mind still is that's not piece of cake. It could become piece of cake eventually, but in the beginning, not that. So for the sake of your own happiness, mental happiness, please try at home. So it will help. Okay. So then that's all. So any questions that you sent it to? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So. So now here, so actions, need to show actions, just talking. I've been talking here 22 years. Talking really doesn't help, so action is needed. Action is needed in order to feel something. Action is needed. Meditative experience cannot just produce by talking. Talking. So talking is necessary, but just talking is not going to do anything. Need to show some actions. Okay. So then next Sunday, so we will do Q&A. So today time is over, I think. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, please turn to page 246, 246, and we'll recite dedication verses from Master Shantideva, Guide to the Bodhisattva's Way of Life. May all beings everywhere, plagued by sufferings of body and mind, obtain a notion of happiness and joy by virtue of our merits. May no living creature suffer, commit evil, or ever fall ill. May no one be afraid or belittled with the mind weighed down by depression. May the blind see forms and the deaf hear sounds. May those whose bodies are worn with toil be restored on finding repose. May the naked find clothing, the hungry find food. May the thirsty find water and delicious drinks. May the poor find wealth, those weak with sorrow find joy. May the forlorn find hope, constant happiness, and prosperity. May there be timely rains and bountiful harvests. May all medicines be effective and wholesome prayers bear fruit. May all who are sick and ill quickly be freed from their ailments. Whatever diseases there are in the world, may these never occur again. May the frightened cease to be afraid and those bound be freed. May the powerless find power, and may people think of benefiting each other. For as long as space remains, for as long as sentient beings remain, until then may I too remain to dispel the miseries of the world. Now on 244 and 245, long life prayer. First for His Holiness. In the land encircled by snow mountains, you are the source of all happiness and good. All-powerful Chenrezig Tenzin Gyatso, please remain until samsara ends. Then 245, long life prayer for Sirje Khensen Rinpoche Jetsun Losang Dalek. The one who mastered his speech at a very young age, the one with great patience received the name Avatare, the one with great precision who spread the teachings of Lama Tsongkhapa and Bliss and Void, Lama ornament of the old hat tradition, please remain until samsara ends. And now the back cover of the gold prayer book, prayer for the swift return of Lama Zopa Rinpoche. Fearless teacher and assembly of the children of victorious ones, Shravakas and Pratyeka Buddhas. Victorious Losang, father and sons, along with the lineage masters. All the objects of refuge of the infinite lands, please bestow the virtue and goodness of accomplishing this prayer here and now. holding and spreading the Muni's precious and complete teachings through explanation and practice, you wore the armor of patience that is never discouraged. Incomparable, venerable Guru, to you I make request. While striving single-pointedly for the sake of the victorious one's teachings, the sole gateway through which all benefit and happiness emerge, and for mother living beings, you suddenly departed to peace. What a great loss. Nevertheless, through the undeceiving truth of the blessings of the ocean of the three jewels and the great ways of bodhicitta of the children of victorious ones, may the smile of a reincarnation swiftly beam in glory for fortunate disciples. And then 7 Dharma mantras for Geshe-la and Geshe-samples. Long, happy, healthy lives. Om Tare-tu Re Soha. 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 Om Tare-tu Re Soha.
One thing, 30 seconds, one thing forgot. How to place, like big bird gliding. Your meditation shouldn't be like this all the time. Like this, no good. Once a while, few, then like they're gliding. If you do like all the time like this, it's not good. Chungjin color, dingjin shaos. How to place space between two, how to place like that. Big bird gliding in the sky. Once a while, then like no flipping. Okay? Just forgot that to mention, I think. Thank you, all friends on Zoom. Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank
Geshe-la.
you.
Thank you, Geshe-la. All right. Thank you, everyone on Zoom and YouTube. Hope to see you again next week. Hi, Heen. Take care, everyone. Bye.